Little birthday lunch. Bravo. May I please get a mineral water?
It's like a Evian or something like this?
No, a mineral, like sparkling water, mineral, like possibly Pellegrino. Thank you. Getting the mineral water because I spilled something on my shorts. I'm thinking the minerals might bring it out. I actually think the waiter spilled something on my shorts. But I'm not going to tell him. It's my birthday.
Bring your San Pellegrino, sir.
Thank you. Mucho gracias. Not many people out here in London respond much to mucho gracias. I'm not sure why. But I never go live because of non-human intelligence. They warned me. Perfect. I see they only have the large bottles of mineral water.
Yes, sir.
Very smart. As I'm only going to use it to clean my shorts.
Really?
Really.
Oh. Sorry?
Some coffee was spilt on my shorts when they brought it over.
Really?
But the minerals should draw it out. He said, really? And then he looked at me like, really? Like that. I was gonna say, yes, really, you spilled coffee on my canary yellow shorts. I'm not really sure if they're canary yellow. Probably more of a Pikachu yellow. such a bummer because I just got these at a thrift store. You know what I mean? The reason I'm going live here from my hotel in London is because I saw someone else going live, and the hotel staff made them end the live and turn it off. I'm really looking forward to that moment when they have me stop. It's my birthday. Why not? It's my party, you know. If you're curious about what I'm sipping on, it's called a flat white. And I got it with almond milk, unfortunately. It tastes like shit. Not really like shit, but like almond flavored coffee. Not a big fan of the almond flavor. But their oat milk had too many ingredients in it for me. So I had to opt for the almond. Pretty shortly, I'm going to do something really interesting on this live. I hope you don't miss it. So they've given this little thing with some, I call it hummus, but a friend of mine calls it hummus. I'm not really sure which one it is, but I just call it smashed garbanzo beans. So, I'm attempting to create the world's most boring live stream ever. Literally. So, if you could spread the word that this is actually the most boring live stream of all time, I would be flattered. Yes, the drone incident. The drone incident, yeah. My gosh, the drone. The drones, plural. There were 4 drones flying around. So they filmed it anyway. They had a full production. So I got off stage after and said, can't you just be honest and transparent and admit that you filmed the show? They said, no, it's not us. It must be fans who snuck the drones in. I go, oh, well, if that's the case, then let's just leave it be. I wish they would have used drones that were safer, that had propeller guards on them. And at that moment, a guy on my crew said, Fred, come check this out. I said, what could it be? He walked me down this little dirt path behind the production in the dressing rooms, and lo and behold, there was a mobile home production facility to film the concert. So I asked the young man in charge, wow, so you filmed the concert. Who hired you to do this? And he said the promoters. And then the promoters ran over and had him hush up. And they said, no, it wasn't our drones. Only one of the drones were our drones. And behind them in that trailer were about 10 drones and 10 cameras and about 12 guys with filming gear on. And it made me a little sad that, you know, a deal is a deal. So I had asked for this SSD card inside of the drone. You know, it's only fair I take the footage. And the young man handed me the SSD card from the drone that I had an altercation with. And I saw in his eyes he was pretty upset about his drone. So at that moment I said to the promoter, you need to replace this man's drone. And the promoter says, oh, don't worry, we'll replace his drone. And I asked the young man, I said, so you had no idea you weren't allowed to film this show? He says, no. And I believed him, so I gave him back the SSD card. And that's how it went. A little later on in the evening before I left, I had my guy go over and ask, could we borrow the SSD card to get a copy of the footage of the drone coming closer and closer and closer before I Tarantino'd that motherfucker. So we took a copy of that particular clip and then deleted that clip off the SSD card and gave him back the SSD card. So I do have a copy of it. My guess is that young man is very wise. He probably made a copy of that shot before he even gave us the SSD to get a copy of it. That's what I would have done if I were him. So I imagine he has a copy and I have a copy. But when you're flying drones over concerts, first of all, it'd be nice if we had an agreement you could do it. Second of all, use drones that are safe in case they were to malfunction or fall out of the sky onto somebody. Just use the good drones. Use the safe drones. I don't even know if there is a really safe drone. Anyway, I have no idea why I just told you that. Wow, what's this?
Heirloom tomato tart.
Oh,
Artichoke.
wow. Artichoke empanadas?
Yeah.
Artichoke empanadas. Those are huge. And this is some burrata and tomato tart. All I wanted was a little snack, as I'm going to have some Indian food for dinner tonight, which is probably one of my favorite cuisines, Indian food. But this is a big snack, and I can tell you, the prices in this hotel are insulting, to say the least. I honestly wish I could share all of this with everybody. I really do. And I would, and will, if I can. So that being said, I really hope you've enjoyed this satire. I wonder if you've heard of the book, Behold a Pale Horse. Just curious. And what are your thoughts on all this UAP, UFO, interdimensional hoopla? I'd be curious to know. I have shot 10 episodes of an attempt at a podcast where I talk to several people in that world of UFO, UAP disclosure. And I decided that I was just going to sit on it and not put it out. But I do want you to know something. We have a brand new Limp Bizkit song. Yep. And it's called Making Love to Morgan Wallen.